Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm with Hiro-kun again. We just played first to five set with my Sheik. I won 5-0, but what's more important is that we're gonna go into the games and actually review, so I can coach Hiro-kun. And he has a notepad, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up the replays, so that we can watch them. And Slippy, you can like pause and like uh go through the replays and stuff, right? While you're doing
Yeah,
playback.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Oh yeah. It looks like I can pause and stuff here. I'm gonna like make this expand this. Huh. It looks like graphic settings. Okay.
Full screen.
I
Use full
think
screen.
yeah, if I full screen this, I'm not sure if I could still here we go. Use full screen. Whoops. Whoa, okay. Let me go back to that. Okay, can I still in full screen can I still do playback? Okay, looks like I can. Space, pause and play, left arrow, 5 seconds, fast forward 5 seconds, period, advance 1 frame. Okay, so I'm gonna turn down the audio, it's too loud. Put it like 1%. Okay. Space, pause and play. Left arrow, back 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna hop into this one, and you got a notepad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like see what I find just right off the bat, and let me know if you notice anything either, and also if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This full hop was a mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's a conditioning thing. Like execution
Yeah.
errors, you can't really fault anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so automatically I noticed this animation right here. That's just probably a failed dash dance, right? Like
Yeah.
I think you're just because this you're actually not actionable, I think, in this animation.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Okay, yeah, at the end of your initial dash, your character kind of does like a skid recovery. You're actually not actionable
Oh.
here. I think the only thing you can do is shield. I'm actually
Okay.
not even sure if you can shield here, but I just kind of get in, and we're both crouching here, and this is a thing. This is what I mentioned about conditioning. Like I get a down tilt here, you can CC grab this for sure.
Okay.
So and I know Zane in he talks about in his sets with Leffen, if Marth focuses on CCing, he can pretty much CC grab everything Sheik does. As long as you're like point blank like this. I did notice I did crouch under a few of your grabs like at long range, but like at
Yeah.
point blank, Sheik cannot crouch your grab. So
Okay.
literally anything Sheik does, including forward tilt, including any aerial, as long as you're point blank, you can CC grab. So the way Zayd Spark tells me to do it is that if you do CC and you grab with Z and A instead of Z, because I think if you press down Z, you get a down tilt, right?
Yeah.
But if you CC and then you press Z and A as a grab, you'll always grab. So
I just do JC grab out of CC.
okay,
When I'm ready for it.
it's easier to shield grab.
Okay.
JC grab you only want to do if you do a dash grab.
Okay.
Because it's just a couple extra inputs, and it's actually slower than doing it just in a shield grab.
Okay.
So press CC and then shield and A. It's the easiest
Okay.
way to shield grab off of this. To CC grab off this. It technically it's not a shield grab, but you still get the grab animation. So yeah, it's just you want to condition yourself. Like you always want to be looking. So even in this first couple interactions, I can see like you can definitely prepare yourself for stuff like this. Yeah. Even that you could have CC grabbed it. That forward air. Watch this. Like you're already crouching, right? If you're still holding down here, you can get a CC grab.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in this situation it would have pushed you back, so you would have wanted to do the CC dash JC grab in that situation. So already in two scenarios you could have grabbed me. Yeah. That scenario too. Like there were probably like 4 or 5 opportunities. I'm gonna go back already. So yeah, right here you could have grabbed me as well. I think you got a jab. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you could have gotten grab here too. And then that jab also, if you were holding down, because you can technically it's not a true CC, but while you're pressing buttons, you can still root yourself. I don't know if you watched the hacks video, right?
Yeah.
You can still be holding down and ASDI down, and that jab you can also grab Sheik's jab. The thing about Sheik's jab is that you have to be ready for it. You kind of have to guess the timing. But if Sheik's in front of you, like all her grounded buttons, you can CC. Uh,
So how if she is jabbing me and I'm crouched, if I'm
yeah,
CCing it, like, do I CC grab the first hit, the second hit? Like, can I just
just
do it?
spam it. Like honestly,
Okay.
just be holding down and mashing grab. Like you will,
Okay.
because all her grounded buttons you can grab.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it just takes away so many of her options because like the ground game, the mix up with Sheik is non-existent if you're looking for CC grab.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, needle grab. Needle grab, do you have any like responses in your head to that?
Uh to getting hit by the needles, no. Like, as far as I know, like, if you've gotten hit by the needles, like, you're getting grabbed. So I either tend to like respect the space, or like if I have a read on it, then I'll try and like, dash under them.
Okay. Yeah, that so yeah, that's a because Sheik is looking for that because Sheik if Martha's looking for CC,
Hmm.
because even if you weren't doing it, I was still respecting the Marth CC for most of the
Hmm.
set. Um because it's just Marth's best option at low percent. For needle grab, getting hit by the needles, it depends. Like if it's multiple needles, you're getting confirmed into a Sheik grab.
Hmm.
But if it's one needle, I think that was one needle. If I go back here, yeah, one needle. And you were shielding. You actually didn't get hit by it. You could have spot dodged here.
Mm.
Um, Another thing you can do is dash back, but that's a little bit harder to do because dashing back out of crouch is like hard.
Hmm.
That's something to practice. But the easy escape is to spot dodge. Obviously, she can cover it if she reads it.
Hmm.
But if she just automatically goes for needle grab on your shield, you can always spot dodge the grab and then grab her back.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know that?
No, and one thing that I want to like like comes to mind is uh like, I see people like buffer spot dodge like out of a lot of stuff, like, when I
Hmm.
play versus them,
Yeah.
and it's like, I there's situations where it's like, oh, I didn't know they had time to spot dodge.
Oh
And like,
yeah.
and it comes full circle where it's like, I don't think that I have time to spot dodge a lot of things
I
because
see.
it doesn't
Yeah.
look like I do. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It's like here in this situation, like, it does not look I should be able to spot dodge this, like, to
Yeah. I
in
see.
my eyes.
It's
So
it's
it's
a
like,
lot faster than you think.
yeah,
Yeah. It comes out at like I don't know if it's frame one, but it's definitely at least frame two that it comes out.
okay,
Um, I would have to. I mean, you would have to look that up. I don't know the frame data on it. I just know it's a lot faster than people think. Um, and the thing is too, buffering a C stick down spot dodge out of shield
hmm,
is slower. As far as I know, is slower than doing a true spot dodge. You might have to fact check me on that, but I think doing a true spot dodge with like shield and down
hmm,
is actually faster. So and that's what I'm doing most of the time when I do spot dodge. My spot dodges are pretty intentional.
hmm,
And spot dodge is, it's not the greatest escape for people, but a lot of times it's your only way to like kind of avoid an attack, and it's usually a cheesy whiff punish. It gives you a chance to do a cheesy whiff punish because obviously if they do a lingering immediate attack, the
hmm,
spot dodge will get punished, or if they read the spot dodge, that'll get punished. But um, yeah, in this situation in particular, you would have gotten me because you could have spot dodge grab. So needle
okay,
grab can if the needle hits your shield, you can always spot dodge it, even if it's multiple needles. I think.
okay,
Yeah. So it's just something you kind of want to do. Just prime yourself to react to.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this forward air, I do want to talk about this forward air a lot because this is kind of the matchup.
Hmm.
This is the matchup right here with Sheik. Sheik wants to really be looking for this because you're at high percent. You're not really going to be able to CC this. And Sheik's forward air has a lot bigger hitbox than you might think.
Yeah,
And it's
I can tell.
so fast. It's like I don't
Hmm.
even know what frame Sheik's forward air comes out. It's like frame three or something. It's really fast. Um, and the thing is, if you whiff with Marth, Sheik's forward air will hit you or even trade. So Sheik is going to be really looking for this all the time. So at low
Hmm.
percent, you want to be looking for that forward air and be ready to CC dash grab it.
Hmm.
And in general, you want to either be dashing back or anti-air, right? Those are the
Okay.
two answers that you have. If you don't have CC at low percent, you either want to dash back or anti-air. So either like up tilt preemptively
Mm-hmm.
or forward air to air preemptively to catch her, because your forward air still has more range.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that Sheik's range is almost as big and it's faster. So the forward air versus forward air to air battle is pretty tough. Um, but Marth can like either hit her before she puts the forward air out or like outrange it. But it's a really a tight battle. And Sheik's forward air has so little lag that this is the situation like in the matchup that you want to just try to win. Try to win in. Okay.
Okay.
So this forward air, yeah, I'm like Sheik. The thing is, if I'm full hopping or short hopping, Sheik's jump kind of has a fast acceleration. So like I can like dodge a lot of your grounded attacks with a full hop or short hop, usually a full hop, and then come down really fast with a forward air. And if you're not ready, you'll just it's gonna be free damage for me. So in this situation, you like you really want to look out for this. Either have the up air anti air ready, or the forward air to air ready, or be dashing back and ready to whiff punish her forward air.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a lot of depth to this. It's really a footsies thing. It's really deep, because Sheik has answers to dash back, like she can fade back, or she can like put out a jab to catch your grab when she hits the ground after the forward air. But basically, this is like the main footsie situation you want to be looking for. Oh, yeah, that was good. See, oh, that's exactly what I was talking about. So she when she jumps,
Mm-hmm.
she's already looking for a counterattack. Like she's trying to jump. Like how Fox like dash dance is and Marth's dash dance.
Mm-hmm.
Sheik's dash dance doesn't go as far, so it's not quite as strong. But Sheik's jumping game is a lot better than Fox and Marth. So it's basically her dash dance. Like the reason she jumps is because she's looking if she can react and either get a needle or a forward air.
Okay.
Yeah. So right here is what I'm talking about. I'm jumping preemptively, thinking, okay, if he comes toward me, I can get a whiff punish, and that's exactly what I got. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm just trying to react. And then this is very common for Sheiks, and you want to be on the lookout for this. After the first forward air, it's basically this is a reset to neutral, right? This situation right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I have a little bit of frame advantage here. So what I do, and what most Sheiks will do, is jump again, and which I do. And then you run towards me. So basically, it's a reset of the scenario. Like this jump, I'm not really committing to anything. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I committed to the jump, right? But since you weren't point blank, you can't really anti-air me. And because you're coming towards me, it's just okay. I'm gonna forward air again, and then exact same situation where I'm in front of you, you're in front of me. It's basically set to neutral. The reason I spot dodge here is because I thought you would CC grab because you could have.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, and then you shield, but it's really not that productive, right? Like I think when you get hit by the Sheik forward air, it's a reset to neutral, and you want to be like dash dancing again or getting ready for the anti air or something. You want to make it so that Sheik cannot just jump freely in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that. I like that attempt. That was actually pretty cute.
Oh, what was that? I was writing. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
I said, oh, your up B attempt
oh
off the
yeah.
ledge. That was cool. That was
I've
cute.
I've gotten it like a few times on
Yeah, it's pretty
on,
cool.
on Living. It works sometimes. So
Yeah,
I figured there are things in the game where it's like, how far can I push this, and like how can I
yeah,
do this enough to know like when it's going to work and when it's not going to work.
yeah. Your shield break attempt was good. It could have broken my shield. Okay, so this is a good CC. This is a good example of a CC that you did. So yeah, I'm just falling with a nair here, not very safe at all. You're at low percent. You get a down tilt here.
Hmm.
Um, first of all, you could have CC grabbed the Nair, but you can
Yeah.
also CC grab the jabs.
Mhm.
I think at this percent, CC down tilt is good, but CC grab is superior.
Okay.
And this thing too, you can also condition yourself to grab this. Yeah, this CC right here, you can CC dash JC grab my get up attack.
Okay.
Yeah, and that applies to most characters. If you're at low
Yeah.
percent, as long as the get up attack doesn't knock you down, you can grab it. Some Marths like to CC forward smash, but grab is usually a more cleaner punish. Okay, so here, this you definitely want to grab ledge here. Right here, you want to wave dash back, grab ledge.
Okay.
Do you know the flowchart against Sheik's up B?
To make her land on stage and then just keep hitting her off.
Yeah, but it's like specifically, do you know the timing?
Nope, not at all.
Okay, so I can teach you the timing. I learned this when playing against Spark a lot. Actually, he taught me. Uh, right here, when Sheik up Bs, you want to be on the ledge already, and then
Mhm.
you want to time. You want to do a neutral get up and time it with the
Mhm.
poof because um, it covers all her recovery options, and she has to mix it up. She has to go for crazy angles or like
Does it
shortens.
beat double poof?
Uh, it does not be double poof. I think you can shield the double poof though if you neutral get up. I'm not really sure. You would
Okay.
have to ask a Sheik main. But
Okay.
the basic way to cover everything is to time your get up neutral get up with the poof. Because if she goes on the platform, you get you can follow up. If she goes straight up and tries to grab ledge, this is actually the best way, the most optimal way that 20GX Falcons would always tell you to do. That Sheik, in order to like still grab the ledge, is she'll go straight up.
Mhm.
After your neutral get up, you have time to wave dash back and fast fall and grab the ledge before she can regrab.
Okay.
So that's a most guaranteed kill. Because a lot of times if she goes straight up, a lot of Mars will like forward smash or something. You're just giving her
Mhm.
another chance. So take note of this. If she goes straight up when you neutral get up the poof, you can always wave dash back and fast fall and grab the ledge. Uh, you know how to do that, right? The fast fall, wave
Yeah.
dash back, fast fall, grab ledge. Yeah, it's sometimes you can mess it up and like air dodge off stage, but you always want to go for it. So yeah, in this
I feel like
situation, what? Go ahead.
I feel like the most common mistake is to like hold the fastball too long and like not grab the ledge, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Um, but yeah, always tell yourself like you have to grab the ledge against Sheik. Otherwise, she's just gonna teleport to the ledge for free, and you don't want that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sure that was not intentional.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is a fake mix up here. I say fake because you're at low percent again. Uh, yeah, let me go back to that. At low percent, you can really bully your way into Sheik. Like, you can like dash forward and hold C stick down, like you mentioned in chat in the One
Mhm.
Red Rose chat. And as long as you're mashing like shield grab, you will grab Sheik. Like it's just that free.
Okay.
So here in this situation, I go for forward air on your shield, which is not bad, but then I go for jabs, which is not real. So if even if you're shielding, if you're holding down and mashing shield grab, you will always grab this.
Okay.
Okay, so because you'll just get a CC grab or ASDI down grab. So yeah, at low percent you can really bully Sheik. She only has two options. She has needles or grab. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy grab.
Think?
Yeah. Well, it just like caught my limb, I think. I don't remember where it happened. Okay, so yeah, this is a kind of a flowchart that I learned from Leffen. Yeah, so I that was just a whiff punish again. So you notice this jump with Sheik, that's preemptive, right? There's no way I could have read the dash attack. I didn't see it coming. but the jump is just so good at beating grounded options, because if you whiff, I get a hit. Yeah, and this is kind of hard to get away from. I think with Marth, you kind of have to expect let's drop back air because it's kind of her best option.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, this is such a hard situation. I guess you have to like drift in such a way that like yeah, I guess here. Okay, you did side B here, and Sheik. When you do side B in that position, you're basically asking Sheik to back air you.
Okay.
So one thing you can maybe try to do here is drop low, and try to make it so that Sheik has to drop lower for the back air.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's an option. I mean, obviously it's a bad situation, but yeah, you would just want to make it as hard for her as possible. Yeah, I think you want to try to go low, save your side Bs for a lower altitude, save your double jumps, and then try to like get her, try to get her to let go of the ledge and mix up the
Hmm.
timing. Obviously, it's a bad situation. She can usually edge guard everything you do.
Hmm.
And then I've showed you several times that if she goes for the back air, a higher back air, she can always regrab the ledge after the back air, so it kind of covers a lot.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the first time I saw it was today, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know she could do that.
yeah, I copied it from Leffen.
Yeah.
Okay, next game. So yeah, you can use, as you can see, you can juice a lot from a single game.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is good. This is good neutral from you. Like here, I'm just on the platform. I shouldn't be on the platform. I should be on the ground and jumping more. It's not the worst situation to be in, but as you can see, even if you're not doing it, I'm still respecting the dash dance, and I'm respecting a possible CC or ASDI down. There's not much I can do. I think at low percent, they're kind of looking for the same thing against each other. They both want to CC grab each other. Um, but Marth actually gets more damage off the CC grab than Sheik does, typically at 0%. Sheik gets like a few follow ups, possible regrabs, but Marth he can kill her if he grabs her at 0.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's scary for Sheik. So this is good neutral from you, just being really patient. And while you're doing all this, you always want to be looking. Okay, where can I CC grab her? Okay,
Okay.
so you get a grab there. I think down throw check chases are fine. Um, yeah, I think it's pretty guaranteed, right? I know Zane does it.
Yeah.
But yeah, up throw here. So you get an up throw, which is what you want.
Hmm.
Okay, so in this situation, this is another situation that you need to grind into your brain in the matchup,
Hmm.
and in most matchups, is when you get an up throw. I'm not sure if up throw up tilt is guaranteed on Sheik. I don't think it is, but the only way for Sheik to escape is by double jumping, right?
And she can buffer it by holding up. She can buffer tap jump.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what Spark does. I don't do that. I just mash the jump button.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a Sheik main, but you can in this situation will come up so many times in the matchup, and
Hmm.
even in the Spacies matchup, if you don't get a guaranteed up throw follow up.
Oh, okay.
In most matchups, characters will want to double jump because they're afraid of the up tilt, right?
Hmm.
So in this situation, you just want to be looking for shark up airs. That's like you just spam it. Shark up airs or up tilts. Um, and Sheik has to find a way to get back down. She has to like try to come down with needles, come down with a forward air or nair or fast fall back air, try to hit you on the way down, or air dodge to try to juke you. But basically, Marth has the advantage in the situation, and if you can get Sheik to waste a double jump, which she already did, you can shark her until she dies. That's like what you want to be looking for. I know you Marth is really good at this. Zane is really good at this, but that's what you want to be looking for.
Mm.
So notice I'm gonna track this one and let's see what you do. So right here, I go for air dodge, and I'm
Hmm.
able to dodge your attack. Um, so in this situation, maybe I don't know. I think it was a good air dodge on my part, but there were ways for you to catch this because you have the advantage here. Yeah, maybe you can like react to the air dodge. I see. If I were Marth here, I would maybe nair
Mm.
and drift away. Um, but yeah, or another thing you could have done is like jump. You can jump here and up
Mm-hmm.
air on the way up. I know I see Zane do that. Um, Sheik, most she can do is just DI and get back down, but it's free damage for you. So yeah, an option here is for you to jump and then catch her on the way down and up air. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Zane does it a lot where he does like rising up airs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good like it just gives you the most hitbox I think to hit Sheik on the way down. Yeah. So this is another another situation where you can grab. This is different. This is a little bit harder, but I know this is the Spark special. I know Zayd just spams the hell out of this, and a lot of times I see his matches and he just beats people just off doing one thing, which is CC dash out of crouch grab. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and in this situation, you could do it. I try to do it, but I mess up a lot because dashing back out of crouch is not easy.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, you know how to do it, right? Like you have to go from
From down to straight back in one
yeah,
frame.
yeah. Yeah, down tilts are good. So those are your main tools in the neutral, especially at low percent. One thing that I'm trying to work on is grabbing Marth's down tilt. Like you can actually CC dash grab Marth's down tilt. I see Zayd do it all the time, but I only see Zayd do it because it's so hard. It's like not a reaction. It's more of a read. Um,
Damn. Okay.
but yeah, you have to read down tilt in order to grab it. But that's why at low percent down tilts are usually like pretty good and spammable. You don't really need to respect people's CC until they do it, right? So it's totally fine just to spam it. Yeah, I think going for these gutsy dash attacks is it doesn't even get you that great of a reward. You can get a pop up and maybe up tilt sometimes, but I would say try to get this out of your habits.
Okay.
Yeah, are these intentional, the dash attacks?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, yeah. So I mean they're okay. Um, like you can go. It's a hard read obviously, but it's so whiff punishable and so laggy that I wouldn't go for it as much as you do. I wouldn't say rule it out entirely, but I would say like it's risky.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the footsie situation that I described in game one, where I'm just jumping, trying to catch Marth down tilt. The jab is an interrupt that I do here, just covering because I know you were gonna CC and do something, right? The jab is it's not really a panic jab, but it's kind of like I'm trying to interrupt whatever you do, and I end up dodging it because you had to react to the jab, right? Um, so you went for another CC attack here, and I was able to jump over it. So I'm just trying to mix up the timing. Good grab. Yeah, kind of a miscue there on the tech chase,
Yeah.
but that's fine. We can't really fault you on that. Good covering the tech chase. This is great. What I'm seeing here. Down tilt, dash back, way dash back, down tilt, dash back. That's excellent Marth neutral.
Okay.
Yeah. So how did I catch you here? Let's see. That was a wave dash back whip punish. Yeah, that's basic. I can't really talk too much about that. Yeah, I just whip punish the forward air. You do have to be careful about how you place your forward airs.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not really at a percent where I could like CC it all the time, but yeah, if you whiff, Marth whip punish by grab on landing is pretty common.
Okay.
I can't really fault you too much for this because I don't think that was a terrible forward air. But yeah, it's just you can get opened up, and the higher level you get, the more you'll get punished for it. So
Okay.
I don't know why there's lag here in the playback.
Yeah.
So okay, so you're getting opened up a lot here, and again, I don't think you're making bad decisions per se, but again, it's a conditioning issue where I think you're just not prepared to react to what's happening.
Yeah.
Because I think what I'm doing is I'm just kind of putting a lot of pressure on you by jumping in your face, and you're just not ready, right? Um, yeah. Like you could be in this situation, you could be pressing more buttons. I think. Um, like Nair in place. Like I think you need to be I wouldn't call them panic options, but just using fairly safe get off me options. I think
Hmm.
Nair is a really good one. Like a get off me, because at least you can L cancel it, unlike an up tilt. Like up tilt, if you just do it as a get off me, it can work and it can net you a lot of reward. But it's laggy and whiff punishable. Whereas Nair, it doesn't get you as much reward, but
Is this
it's a safer get off me.
rising or falling?
I would say, I would call it meaty. Like you just want it to be out, you know.
Okay.
So I would say like at the peak of your short hop, um, I don't know. It's just like it's a timing thing, right? Like
Hmm.
I wouldn't say either rising or falling. I would just say try to hit your opponent,
Okay.
with the timing. Because I think if you nared here,
Hmm.
it might have caught my dash, you know,
Okay.
instead of a down tilt. And down tilt wasn't bad, but like here, if you like maybe drifted forward a little bit and didn't fast fall and then waited for an up air, you could have cut me in. Like there's a lot of tiny situations where like I would just experiment more with pressing buttons. And again, I cannot give you a clear answer on all this, but I would say experiment more with like press and get off me buttons, and like basically you want to like be training your brain to do the right thing in these scrambles, because I think you're not prepared for scrambles a lot of the time.
Not at all.
Yeah. And the only way to do that, because I think resetting to neutral is you can't always do that, because people, if they notice you're not good at scrambles, people are just going to bully you. They're just going to run up to you, spam movement, and just wait for you to mess up, right? Which is what I'm doing. Um, because if I was respecting you more, I wouldn't be this close and trying to corner you and stuff. So as Marth, you want to kind of just you just got to press buttons sometimes, and it doesn't feel right, but you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Nair 2 here would have been okay.
Okay.
I think in this situation, like a low Nair, because instead of the down tilt, because the down tilt, I think down tilt is better used for pressure than get off me. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
situations are different. Because down tilt, you really it's such a quick hitbox that doesn't last very long, that you really want to only be doing that in situations where you're really controlling the situation. Whereas a get off me nair is like I'm gonna put hitboxes out to prevent people from just getting in and catching my landing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here what you can do, you can actually grab ledge here. Um, so here you want to do, um, I think the fastest way to grab ledge is to run, crouch, and then turn around, wave dash back, or
Okay.
dash back, wave dash back. Because you can actually grab ledge here. Yeah, you get a nice forward smash, and then here, yeah, you crouch, run, crouch, and then turn around, wave dash back, and then grab ledge. It
Okay.
just covers all the options. It'll put you in the flowchart, the Sheik flowchart,
Okay.
edge guarding flowchart. And I messed up. I could have rolled there. Okay, so here you're just letting me. Did you realize that as this was happening? You're just letting me back on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not trying to get hit.
Right, that makes sense, but it's better to put pressure in this situation because technically you have to think of it, even though if you're at high percent, technically you still have the advantage. Technically you still have positioning.
I
So
didn't. I don't know how to push that advantage.
I see. Okay, so the best way is
Because all I do is I put myself near her at the ledge and I just get hit by every character. I don't know how to
right.
pressure the ledge in this game.
Okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense. I'll show you. Okay, so you want to position yourself like right here. You see where I'm pointing with my mouse?
Yeah.
Facing the stage so that your down tilt hits right here. The tip of your down tilt hits right here,
Okay.
or right here. Because if people ledge dash, at
Hmm.
least you can. If they're not fully invincible, you can cover it with down tilt right here. And
Yeah.
if you down tilt them, if you hit, they're back off stage. If they shield, you can dash back. If they CC, unless they're really good at CC attacking down tilt, which is hard, you're pretty safe. So if you down tilt here, you're still completely safe. Um, Also, same idea applies to if you want to forward air or nair. Just do it so that you fast fall it perfectly. That it's a really late nair or fair, so that you can dash back after. So how you cover the ledge is you try to cover their wake up option, which is usually ledge dash or ledge hop. Um, ledge hop is slower, right? So and ledge hop doesn't cover a lot of space, especially Sheik, Fox, and Falco, where their aerial drift isn't very good. Their ledge hop is only going to cover this amount of space. So as long as
Okay.
you're here, like pretty far from it, they're not going to be able to hit you on the way up. So here,
Okay.
for example, what do I do off the ledge? I waveland, right? So if you're
Mhm.
facing the stage and you down tilt, you actually would have hit me.
Okay.
I mean, if you're facing the ledge, I mean. Um, yeah, this is actually like the perfect spacing. Uh, so you want to be standing right here, and you're just putting down tilts out. It's
Okay.
a really good way to just keep them away from the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, because here by dashing back, you're just giving it up.
Okay. Because like, I just kind of like want to be certain. Like, a perfect ledge dash would have punished that down tilt had I been trying it, right?
Yes, but you honestly you want to be assertive with your options until they punish it because it's not a bad option to down tilt.
Okay.
Um, because you don't always want to be afraid of the perfect thing until they show it to you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
if they have to do something perfectly, then they're revealing to you they can do it. That's part of the depth of fighting games, because you don't have to respect it if they're not doing it. You know,
Okay.
I think Spark would tell you otherwise, where he would say you always want to respect the possibility of it,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean it's just not practical. You know, to always be expecting the perfection. Um, yeah, and um, and even if it's perfect, I think, yeah, even if they get a perfect ledge dash on your down tilt, you can still try to dash back. You know, because you want to see, because first of all, you want to force perfection. There,
Yeah.
if there's no reason for them to be perfect, which you're not giving me, I can do the imperfect, easy, uh, get up off the ledge. Um, and then if you just give me the stage, I can just run forward because I'm reacting to what you're doing.
Okay.
Because you're not forcing me to be perfect, so you have to force it. Yeah, I think same situation here. I think I take the ledge on purpose here. But yeah, because you're invincible, and then I just go for a roll. I think if you're dash dancing here, you can punish that roll.
Okay.
Yeah, here I might possibly dash dance. Oh yeah, so dash dancing is another option. Yeah, if you're afraid of going for down tilt in the case that they are going to perfect ledge dash, then it's
Mm-hmm.
perfectly fine to also just dash dance, because at least you're still in a position to react to what they do next.
Okay.
So dash dancing is also viable here. You don't just have to put out hitboxes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing fine here. Yeah, so this is it's either dash attack or boost grab, right? Sheik's approach is actually not really very good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to react to. So Sheik will sometimes just mix it in,
Mm-hmm.
just it's a just do it move. So I end up getting it here. And how to cover that again is by just holding down,
Yeah.
because yeah, you don't even have to CC this. You can definitely ASDI down and just grab it. And I do want to reemphasize the number of things you can punish by holding down is really high. It's really a lot in this game.
Okay.
It's better than shielding at low percents a lot of the time. Okay, because you don't have to worry about letting go of shield, which is too many frames, or wave dashing out of shield, or shield grabbing is too many frames, or jump squatting. You don't even have to worry about all that. So
Okay.
just fish for it more. Condition yourself to fish for it more. Even if you end up taking too much damage from it, as long as you attempt it, you will learn the situation where you can get it, especially in matchups where it's important.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 11. That I honestly like. Let's try to solve it. We can probably solve it. Uh, I think you still have a double jump here?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. You
Hmm.
do. You do. So yeah, you can kind of you can like delay it. I know Pew Pew is really good at this. You can like do two side Bs and then a double
Mhm.
jump and then another side B. You're basically trying to get Sheik to get off the ledge.
Yeah.
You can like stall here, down here. Yeah, you can side B twice. You still had a double jump, so yeah, just try to delay it. Try to mix up the timing. Yeah, again, another situation there. I don't want to have to. I'm not gonna like um pause every single time you could CC grab, but it's definitely something I do want to emphasize. Yeah, you could have CC grabbed those jabs in the down tilt. CC that, CC that. You could be holding down here instead of shielding. Like there's a lot of situations. Just next time you're against a Sheik, just hold down. Like hold down and realize how much you can get off it. Okay, so next
Okay.
time, yeah, especially Sheik. Like, and not all matchups, but definitely Sheik. You can just hold down. Yeah, I think okay. So this is just a kind of playing the player type thing. Um, because I know. So this is again, not every player is like this. Me, I really like to do this. I really like to play the player and exploit habits. Um, so here, what I realize is like, okay, he doesn't really know uh how to prevent me from getting in, and he's kind of lost in approaching me. So because he's just in neutral, I'm just gonna throw Hadoukens at him basically. I'm just
Okay.
gonna throw these needles. So this is something where you kind of have to react quickly. Where if okay, he's starting to spam, and I do need to close the space here. So after this needle, I would probably just like dash forward and jump or something.
Okay.
Even if you think she's baiting it, like do it in a way that's safe, because I'm just like, okay, he's lost, so I'm just gonna throw stuff. And that is very prominent in like Falco matchup, for example. A lot of times
Okay.
Falcos will be like, oh, he's lost. I'm just gonna laser now, like changing the pace, right?
Hmm.
So yeah. All right. So that was game two. Any questions so far?
No, everything seems pretty clear cut. I I still have like, when I see things, it's like um a lot of it is just, oh, I lost in this situation. I didn't know how to win it. That's why.
I see. Yeah, yeah. So
I
hopefully it's
didn't know
helping.
the yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's helping that I'm giving you answers. And a lot
Yeah,
of time, the answer is to CC.
yeah.
Because a lot of these are just like low percent initiations that you definitely could, or were not free for me. Yeah, I think the way you move around is not bad. The way you position yourself, the way like the where you want to be. You're putting yourself in good spots.
Watching Zayn a lot has helped me um maybe not necessarily like move the same way, but like to end up in the same spots as him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
that's
main
really
goal.
good. I did notice it's like because people approach most people's approaches are reactions, right?
Hmm.
They're just trying to be like, oh, he's in the wrong place. I'm just gonna throw out a move now because I feel like again it's a conditioning thing.
Yeah.
So by putting yourself in those spots, even if I'm like winning these matches by a lot,
Hmm.
it was not exactly easy for me to approach. So because I know if I do something here, he can like CC grab me or something, right? I'm just thinking in my head that's Marth. He can always do that. So yeah, yeah, kind of a wild move there, but it's fine. Oh, so grab that. Grab that. Like I dash attack your shield, right?
Hmm.
This in your brain should just be not thinking here. Just grab, you know.
Okay.
Again, it's a conditioning thing. As a
Okay.
Marth player, if your brain tells you shield grab, right? Like
Mhm.
it's not even to it's not even thinking. So this is gonna be a conditioning thing. So this is one of the reasons why you just want to play a lot of melee. Um,
This is going back to the have you seen any of Mango's videos of him coaching Scar?
no, what
Um
what did he
he
say?
they studied some Wizrobe sets,
Uh,
and then uh Mango was telling Scar like there's no shame in just doing what wins, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh like like the number one thing that he saw like Wizrobe do is like he's just literally like fishing for grabs and fishing for like dashback stomps and then
yeah,
like converting into edge guards and then
mhm,
like just bodying spacies in that
yeah,
situation. And that's all he was doing. And there's
mm.
just like there's no shame in just like abusing what your character's good at.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm just saying like against Sheik you want to just spam CC grab. And
Okay.
for this is shield grabbing is even easier than CC grabbing, right?
Yeah.
Shield grabbing is the most basic, 2002 baby Marth player,
Yeah.
you know. So you just want to get this and you can kill Sheik off any grab. And you have to think that way too. And that's how Marth is. The nature of his character, he can kill off any grab. So yeah. And in that situation, I mean you can go for forward throw tech chase, down throw tech chase, up throw
I think the
sharking.
I think the weird thing about I'm not sure if this applies to like fighting games,
Mhm.
but definitely for, like for melee that like I'm kind of seeing is like um every like the good thing or like the way to like play it is like you kind of have to like treat every single game as um like a separate like a time lapse almost, right? Because it's
Mm.
like you have to you have to start with like all of like the basic old stuff and then like you have it's like the how the match will progress is like the two of you constantly showing each other like, oh, that's from X age, I know how to deal with that. And it like goes and goes until like you get to like whatever the top level is.
Right, exactly. So it's the way I see it is it's sort of an arms race because like not every match happens in isolation, right? Obviously, you can get
Yeah.
player reads on someone, but player reads are like kind of outside of the scope of melee. It's like it normally what you should do is just have a game plan for a matchup, know
Hmm.
everything you can do, and then what you're trying to do basically there's unlimited possibilities in melee. What you're trying to do is reduce it to the possibilities that make you win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in the matchup, when you're playing a matchup, if you have a solid game plan for the matchup, you can win matches automatically without thinking because you already had the plan and they didn't show you anything that would break your plan. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, so for me, I'm kind of just going with the flow in these matches because I'm a more experienced player and I'm kind of
Yeah.
exploiting weaknesses, right? So I'm not really thinking that much. Whereas you have a lot more training to do, and it takes a lot of thought and effort and energy to try to figure out how can I win these situations, right?
Yeah.
Um, so there's a real imbalance there, and the only way to close that gap is to like have a better game plan. And yeah, again, a lot of these. I think a lot of this gap can be closed, especially in this matchup, just by spamming CC grab. Yeah, it really opens up. You will see the world open up once you start doing it. You even that dash attack, you could have CC grabbed it. Like if you forward air here and after the forward air hold down, that's a free grab. It's
Okay.
insane how free it is. Good anti air, feels good. Yep, that's a grab too. Did you notice that one this time? Because you actually CC'd it this time. This is a free grab. You see that?
Mhm.
Hello?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. That was excellent on your part. So this is good. This is good Marth play here. Up throw, look for my double jump, and then you go for the up air. This is only because I'm experienced. I know the up air timing is gonna come here. But that was actually well timed up air. That's the reason I air dodged at that timing. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But again, it just creates depth, right?
Hmm.
Once I show that I can air dodge it, then you start covering the air dodge,
Yeah.
or you can actually just start covering it right away. Guess that she might air dodge someone. But yeah, it's one of the main. But again, Marth has the advantage here, so this is a situation you want to be looking at and
Yeah.
diving into. Okay, so this is situation that as a Marth player, this is another one you want to look at. It's not just being below the opponent, but when
Hmm.
you hit them here, and they're like kind of off the stage, uh,
Hmm.
you want to be looking for mainly you want to be looking for double jump. You want them to waste the double jump. So
Okay.
if I use my mouse here, you want to cover this space,
Hmm.
so that they can't grab ledge. So put something out here, maybe jabs, maybe down tilts, even forward
Hmm.
tilt works, or forward air and air. Any move that will cover this space to
Hmm.
make sure that they double jump. Let's see what I do. So I double jump here because I reacted that you weren't doing the right thing.
Okay.
So yeah. So you get an up tilt right here. That's good. So even though I air dodge your up air, you still got an up tilt because you're still at an advantage by being below me. So you get the
Hmm.
up tilt, and then instead of covering this, stay grounded, cover this area. You double
Hmm.
jump early, but that lets me double jump. So basically, what you should be doing instead is waiting for my double jump instead of
Uh,
using yours,
that
using your
was
jump.
that was me like thinking that I could just like combo you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right. I
yeah, yeah.
see, I see.
So I was that's why I went for like, oh, I could probably hit this fair, and I'm just like, I guess
Okay,
not.
I see. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, I think it's just a late reaction because maybe up
Yeah,
tilt fair would have comboed,
yeah,
but because you're thinking, observing, reacting, that takes too much time.
yeah.
So it would be better here to just cover this space. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. If you were ready for it, I think it could have comboed though. Like,
yeah,
let me actually take a look at it one more time. Up tilt, yeah, I think maybe, but it's more of a maybe than yes. It would have definitely comboed.
yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so forward smash in neutral is like at high level play, it's almost always bad.
Okay.
I mean, it's so rewarding, especially when you get a tipper.
Hmm.
And like it's really ballsy play when you see it at high
Hmm.
level. But you rarely see like Zane, especially because Zane is a very non-committal player.
Hmm.
Um, he wouldn't forward smash like this because forward smash can always be punished by wave dash out of shield. Crazy up tilt, I like that.
I do too much.
Yeah, that was a get off me up tilt that worked. But I mean, if it works, it works, But
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
that
right
time, yeah,
there.
that
I do.
time,
I
yeah,
told you I do too much.
that time it didn't work. Yeah, see, I'm not even looking for it. Like, it looks
Yeah,
like I baited it out, but
yeah.
honestly, I'm just like, oh, he might get up attack me, so I'm gonna retreat real quick, and then I jump again. Sheik's dash dance is jumping, right?
Okay,
So she
that's a
can
good way to
just,
put it.
yeah,
That's a good way
Sheik's,
to put it.
yeah, I that's how I use it personally.
Mhm.
But most Sheiks, they'll be jumping. They're just gonna be like, oh, I see a whiff. I'm gonna punch it now. Yeah, I try to go for a hard read there.
And
Yeah,
you see me like you see that fair like I'm trying to build ideas to like stop you from jumping, but it's like I'm not
yeah, I
practiced.
see. Yeah. I think this right here, what you're doing here, none of these fairs are a bad idea. It's just a spacing issue.
Yeah.
A good grab. Yeah, see what you're doing here is excellent. The wave dash back is very PP-esque too.
I watch him a lot too.
Yeah.
He's been streaming. He's been putting out videos.
Yeah, he's good. Again, so another, I don't know if you missed this one, but another CC grab opportunity. Like you just have to again condition your brain to react to this. If you see this
Okay.
situation right here, this free grab.
I don't know what the hell caused me to do that fair, but I guess it worked.
I like that side B, dash back side B. That's really good.
Saw that from Zane.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know it worked on Cheek until I saw him do it against Levin. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, technically, any character can CC it, but it's so fast, it's just hard to react to. It's like one of those
Yeah.
things that's just not real, but it's so fast that it's more of a human thing that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so approaching fair here is bad. This is a bad fair. So, as like, if you think about this situation, like look at the percents. A fair can always be CC'd, and I can punish your fair. And in general, falling fair like straight down or fade back fairs are always better, right? So in this situation, low percent drifting forward with a forward air, you will always get hit. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. The way forward air works, it's a spacing tool, but if you're approaching with it, it's a lot worse because you're moving forward. Whereas if you're fading back or drifting neutrally, it's more difficult to punish.
Are any of Mars aerials like decent approaching tools?
I would say maybe Nair. I think forward air is still fine if you're going for air to air. But against a grounded opponent at low percent, I would say no. The only one that you can really get a solid follow up off of is down air. If you tip it and it stuns them because they can't CC down air, right?
Yeah.
So you can get a grab off that. That's the only one. But again, it's really laggy, so you have to be like in a really good position to get that down air. But it is good to look for. If someone's a low percent, you can get a combo off of a down air stun.
Okay.
Yeah, but at this percent, typically instead of moving forward with the approach, you can walk forward and then do a neutral short hop, like a short hop in place, and then try to space aerials from there. That's technically still an approach, right? Because you're walking forward and then throwing out the attack instead of just jumping forward.
I'm taking space, and that's the important part, right?
Yes, yeah. So here, same thing. You want to be putting out down tilts here. My ledge dash was not real, so if you down tilted here, it would have won. Or even forward air, nair, whatever. Just like what I was mentioning earlier, be in the spot, to catch like fake wake up ledge get ups. When I say fake or real, it just means like it's not like clean, the way.
Yeah.
So okay, so this is a good example of the down air I was talking about. So this for me, I'm obviously gonna hold down, but if you down air me here and get a tip, you can actually get a grab. So I would just go for it in this scenario.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you see someone right below you, they can't shield, and low percent, try to go for a down air, and yeah, you can grab me here.
I think I just wasn't prepared for you to like break the spacing.
Yeah. In this situation, yeah, I think again a conditioning thing, where if you get hit up, you double jumped. They're more than likely gonna try to dash under.
Okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's just like your brain should be prepared for like, okay, they're probably gonna do this.
I think it's just my lack of knowledge of like Sheik's game plan in general.
I see. But it doesn't even have to be knowledge, right? This is the thing where it's a conditioning thing. When I mean conditioning, you just play against a lot of Sheiks, and it'll be automatic. Have you seen that video? By snap! I lost my place. Have you seen that video by Korea Gaming called "Fast and Slow Thinking"?
I think so. I think that's like one of the videos that like it's been a while since I've seen them.
Okay, so
I go ahead.
Yeah, so there's a difference between thinking and doing, right? And there's a difference between like because thinking is slow, and I think for you in particular, because I think you're a thinker.
Yeah, definitely.
And you don't. There's a lot of scramble situations where you don't want to be thinking, and you have to let your gut instinct take over. And your gut instinct can only be trained by playing a lot.
Okay.
And I think for you, that's why when I talked to you on Discord, I mentioned I know how to coach you. I think for
Mhm.
you, it's really going to be a conditioning issue because VOD, you can do all the VOD review you want, you can figure out all the answers you want, but until you're actually just spamming them in the game, um, it won't be productive to do this. And that's how Zane got better. That's why I think you have a good position to improve as a player because you know how to think.
Mm.
Maybe creatively coming up with answers is difficult, but it won't be applied and it won't matter what you learn until you take the notes and put them in matches. And what the fast and slow thinking is like, um, the notes that you take will someday be so obvious that you don't even have to think about it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just, oh, CC grab, of course. Your brain won't even say the word CC grab. Your brain's just gonna do it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like it's just a situation, you recognize it visually. It's like how children learn words, right? You see, like first of all, they have to spell CAT. Sounds like this. A and T sound like this. That's a picture
Uh-huh.
of a cat. Oh, I'm linking the two together. It like, but eventually they just see a cat and it's a cat. They don't even think about the word cat. It's just automatic, right? There's a difference there. It's fast and slow thinking.
Okay.
And so what you want to do is condition yourself. Like you have a game plan against Sheik. I'm going to tell myself, okay, I'm going to really try to look for CC grab. Someday you don't even have to think about it anymore. You're going to automatically CC grab
Okay.
without thinking. And that's what you want to go for. And that can only be done through conditioning. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's move on. What was that game? Two or three or four?
That was either like three. What was that?
Oh, that was three.
Battlefield.
Because
That
yeah,
was game three.
Battlefield. Okay. Okay. So let's get through these a little bit faster. But there's still. I mean, every time I see something, I'm gonna try to like juice some info out of it.
Yeah.
That was a really good grab.
It
That was
looked like
gutsy.
it.
Yeah.
Because I figured it was like it was game four, and I'm just like, I need to like learn how to like overshoot because like I was getting like
Yeah.
dash dance with punish like too much. I'm like I just have to like push it just a little bit more.
No, that's good because I felt in general you just weren't putting enough pressure on me.
Yeah.
Maybe because you didn't know
So
how.
it was FD. I felt a little bit more comfortable. Like you didn't have any. You didn't. You know there
Yeah.
was less places for you to go. So it's just like just move forward.
I want to show you this real quick. You got to up throw here. So this is the situation. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
repeat itself over and over in the matchup. You got up throw, up tilt. So you cover my double jump with the forward air, right? Or you cover my
Mm-hmm.
fall. So you force the double jump, which is a very normal situation. Here you want to go for up air. You go for back air here. Yeah, you want to get up air. Because if you up air here, Sheik you'll reset the situation. You'll get another sharking situation. I think here the back air is not bad because you're still technically under her, but I could drift away, which is exactly what I do, and I get away.
Okay.
So with up air, it makes it harder for her to get out. Nice. Nice. Down tilt dash back. Gutsy dash attack. You didn't get punished that hard for it that time, so that one was more respectable. Yeah, good neutral here. Oh, you should. Oh, actually, I was gonna say you should up throw here, but actually, I think your forward throw was fine. But the reward you got of this forward throw, it was more of a positioning reset.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Marth can tech chase this. I think he can.
Oh really? I wasn't. I just wanted the positioning.
I think he can. I think it's possible, but I'm not really sure.
It looks hard.
Yeah, it looks hard. I think you get like you know how after you wave dash you can walk faster than normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you like forward throw, like wave no, I think if you like run forward and go for down smash, you actually get the tech chase. But I'm
Mm.
don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think yeah, I would have chosen up throw, but I think forward throw was fine. Because the thing is, in general, up throw is almost always good. And I know this especially as an ice climber player because if Marth up throws me, I have like zero options against up air. Like I have to either drift or air dodge or do some crazy side B. And I just learned, okay, if Marth's under you, you just have the advantage, right? So even if you don't get a true combo off up throw, if
Mhm.
you're confused, it's still good to up throw because I mean, if you're not near like if you're in the middle of the stage, right? Because forward throw, you're gonna have to like tech chase.
Mhm.
Um, let's go back to the situation because I really want to examine like the options there. I forgot where it was. Yeah, I think it was there. Yeah, here. So yeah, forward throw I think is fine here, but I think if I DI up, I can maybe double jump out. But, okay, so thinking about the logic here, I would up throw because I get a sharking situation. Shiki's below me. Her aerial drift is not very good. I can at least force double jumps and air dodges, and I think the reward you get off that might potentially be better than going for a forward throw tech chase and repositioning because you reset to neutral. You get good positioning here, which is not bad. Um, I guess it depends on what you want, right? Like she is at a percent. Like this is high level play thinking, right? So
Mhm.
she is at a percent where if you get a tech chase, she could possibly die. Or if you think, okay, I don't want to kill her yet, but I can get a lot of damage. In that situation, with that thinking, I would have up thrown because at least I can like shark her, possibly get a few up airs, and maybe force her off stage, right? So
Mhm.
I guess it's your intention. It's kind of like in Fox Dittos. If Fox Ditto in a Fox Ditto, you go for up throw if you want a lot of damage. You go for back throw if you want to try to cheese an edge guard, right?
Mhm.
A lot of times it's more worth it to get more damage.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because if you miss the cheesy edge guard,
Mhm.
uh, you get like 5%, and then
Mhm.
the other fox is back on stage. Whereas if you get up throw, up air, up air, up air, you get like 50
Mhm.
damage and a better chance of no more CCs, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think in this situation, I would have gone for the damage. Yeah, but that's like it's kind of a values thing because maybe a lot of other marts would have told you that the forward throw was good.
Mhm.
Okay, this is
Ah.
fine. Accident, yeah. Oh, see, that's the chic dash dance.
Yeah.
The chic dash dance. I'm just waiting.
I really wanted that dash attack to clip your landing, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't account for
close.
the
It was
forward
close. Yeah, spamming spot dodge. Let's go.
air.
That's the Dreffin. I messed up my death turnaround grab there.
I
Okay, so
thought it was
yeah,
closer.
this is the flow chart here. So you're at you're under 100. By the way, the neutral getup only works below 100%. So here you want to time a neutral getup right as she poofs. So you notice how she floats a little bit right before she
Yeah.
poofs. When she starts floating there, this is when you want a neutral getup. Notice I go straight up. If you're
Mhm.
standing here after the neutral getup,
Mhm.
because notice if you roll, you can't hit her before she grabs
Yeah.
ledge. It's too laggy. But if you neutral getup here, you can this. I'm actually dead. Like instead of forward smashing me back off, you can wave dash, fast fall, grab ledge, and she
Okay.
cannot. She's dead. Good down tilt. That's what I was talking about earlier that you weren't doing. This down tilt is excellent.
Mm.
See, my ledge dash is not real, so you get down tilt. This is another thing, another conditioning thing. I would have grabbed this. Notice, you space this so that you're out of range of shield grab, right?
Mhm.
You can actually grab her back in after she
Oh, okay.
whiffs.
Oh, because of
Yeah,
Marth.
yeah. I think if I were to simplify a really the main answer to a lot of your problems is that there are a lot of situations where you can get a grab that you're not seeing.
Yeah.
So in games moving forward, try to create those situations and then just try to grab immediately without thinking. And
Okay.
it might look bad at first that you just keep fishing for grabs, especially
Mhm.
CC grabs. But the more you do it, the more you realize what works and what doesn't, and you cannot like that. That has to be done like without thinking. It has to be done like more experimentally than planned. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can possibly grab this needle. It's like shield grabbing a Falco laser. It's kind of scary, but I think you can grab it like this. I think it's because of the range.
Mhm.
I'm not exactly point blank. I go for needle grab. Actually, nah, never mind. I wouldn't shield grab this. Maybe just spot dodge it, because you could have definitely spot dodged that again. Okay, so yeah, that's what I learned from Leffen. This after my thing, I just CC this. This is honestly a rough situation for Marth because that's like your only option, right? It's like your only option. Like the only other thing you could do is like double jump away, but then I can close the space and then CC anyway. So this is just rough. Notice I go for it twice. You get away the second time, but let's see. Yeah, I go for CC grab here. I missed that, and then I run and I crouch. See that?
Mhm.
A lot of high level players are going to be looking for this against Marth. Looking for his aerial on the way down. You didn't give it to me, so I wasn't prepared to see. This is me because I actually have slow reaction time. Um, this is me guessing that you would have aerialed, right?
Okay.
Because the aerial would have pushed me back, and then I would have been able to grab you. Because you didn't give me the aerial, I just went for
Mhm.
it anyway. And
Uh, it. I think possibly. Like just from like my understanding, like to get Marth to aerial there, uh, especially one who doesn't use down air a lot like me, like
mhm.
because you said aerial there, and I'm like, I would never back air there because
I
um
see.
um not only does it look like it could get like CC'd, but like it might just whiff because
Yeah, yeah, okay.
of how the hitbox works and you're crouching.
Right. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah, that was good recognition on your part then. Yeah.
yeah.
Because there are a lot of Marts who would have still backered me
uh,
there.
it's because I've been in that situation before where it's like I try and back air someone on the way down and they crouch under it, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm never doing that.
Yeah, okay. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's that you were already conditioned, right? Conditioning is so important because a lot of situations you're not seeing, that situation you did see. So uh you don't have to VOD review every single match you lose, but definitely take note of like there was an opportunity I missed, you know? So because that's mainly what I'm seeing in these matches. Oh, that was good. That was good. This is good. Yeah, mistiming there. So this is a lot of damage. Let's see how you initiated this. I want to take a look at this. Okay, so I get a bad up B on stage, up throw, up tilt, catch force. This is really good where you force the double jump. I drifted back, but you still caught it with a dash attack. It's excellent. Um, Caught me again. Up air, up air. That's like 80 damage already. So this is a really good sequence. This is the Marth Sheik situation on FD. This is exactly what you want. I think you know this
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
But this is what I mean where you can kill Sheik off of any grab,
Mhm.
especially on FD. Because once you get this upper sharking chain, she has to figure out what to do. You know, Leffen is good at this, but even Leffen, I think even Leffen knows that getting down is a chore because you have to like make Marth mess up. Um, and the only reason I get down is because you miss. So if you didn't miss this up air, I would have like 110 damage, and then I would still be in the air. So yeah, this is just grind this out against Sheik.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you made the right choice. Yeah, but it was just mistiming. Good dash back. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Kind of hard to avoid this grab. Uh, I'm gonna try to look at how I got this grab. Okay, so I just this was kind of a reaction. I think you dashed too close and you didn't have enough invincibility. Yeah, this dash is not safe.
Okay.
Yeah, a dash back would have been better.
I was trying to go through you, uh,
Oh,
and cross you up from the other side.
okay. But even then, it doesn't really net you that much, even if you did,
Hmm.
because we're both at zero. Like, what is that gonna accomplish? So just try to hold
Yeah,
center.
yeah.
Yeah, try to hold center.
I was just trying to make a hard read on your movement and land a grab. That's basically
Okay,
what it
okay.
was.
Okay. I can't really fault you on that. That's a good choice. Um, yeah. But yeah. Okay. That was so that was more of an aggressive play. I see.
Yeah. Because like one thing that I've learned, especially like from my recently, like I haven't been playing unranked as much, and I've been playing with Coco a lot.
Hmm.
And one thing that I realized is like playing the corner game on a respawn is almost like a mix up like in itself. Like it's
Yeah,
a yeah, just like whether or not you get opened up is like how well you can mix up your movement, and it's just
that's
like
true.
okay.
Yeah,
I've just kind of like um almost like maybe it's oversimplifying it, but I've just kind of like reduced it to like a pure like rock paper scissors for now.
that's true. But at the same time, usually when you're on a respawn,
Mhm.
usually people like go to some crazy position like off stage, because they're not safe on stage, right? Because when people are doing the respawn mix up on stage, I'm like doing some crazy wave dashes, trying to go back and forth, rolling
Mhm.
to make sure I don't get hit. Going on ledge is safer, technically, but it's still technically bad positioning. So it's in a way it's still better to just hold center and force them to get in.
Okay.
Because even if you waste your invincibility, it's not really a waste because you have better positioning. The
Okay.
positioning is still worth it. You don't necessarily have to get damage.
All
You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially as Marth, holding center is so valuable. You lose center, you can die as Marth. Okay. Yeah, this is just a lot of pressure. We can maybe discuss like possible ways to get out of these situations. I got needle dash attack here, tech chase. Okay, yeah. So here, this is I think execution error, right? I think this is execution error. Like you crouch here.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
looking? Yeah, you're probably trying to go through the platform, maybe. And then here you just let go of shield. Um, I think we all get in situations like this where we're just kind of getting mixed, and then so I can't fault you too much for this. But yeah, I think look for more CCs. Clean up your movement when you're trying to get out. You're getting pressured. That was the skid animation I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that was a running skid animation. But yeah, even
Yeah.
the initial dash has a skid animation too. So you gotta watch out for that. Yeah. So this spot dodge from Sheik is a read. This right here, that's a read. Um, it's kind of more of a reaction because I'm an old school player and I actually spot dodge a lot. Dashback is usually better in 2021. But I spot dodge a lot because I just have a feeling okay they're gonna approach right now, and I'm technically not open because I can spot dodge. So this is less of a read and more like I'm an old school player that likes to spam spot dodge. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just watch out for this. Like I said, it comes out really fast. If your timing's not perfect, people are gonna spot dodge. And you want to start looking for it too. The better you get, the more people like, especially against Marth, because Marth's best option when people wake up is to grab them again. And the best escape to a grab is by spot dodging. So
Okay.
if you just dash dance a couple extra times, you can possibly catch a spot dodge. And then if people spot dodge fail, sometimes they do a panic roll after that, or like jump or something. So
Yeah.
in this situation here, and you'll see this a lot in like really high level play. Um, okay, so I whiff something here. I'm not safe, right?
Yeah.
So more than likely, I'm gonna do a panic option, right? If you think about it, more than likely, I'm gonna do a panic option. So if you just keep dash dancing here instead of looking to punish this grab, because
Hmm.
it's not really like guaranteed, right? Maybe you cannot punish this grab. If it doesn't feel guaranteed, again, it's more of a feeling thing, more of a conditioning and experience thing. But if you feel like you maybe can't get it, just dash dance a bit more and wait for the panic options. So if you dash dance a bit more, maybe you could punish this spot dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was a crazy nair for me. I didn't think that would work. I do notice you do this forward smash sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess that's just going for a read or something.
Yeah.
Okay. At this percent, especially, try to stop yourself from doing this.
Okay.
Because if I shield or CC, because I'm at low percent, I'm just gonna punish you anyway.
Hmm.
And it's so laggy, I even punish you even after I rolled. So be really patient when you're at low percent. When both players are at low percent, you want to go for
Okay.
something guaranteed.
Okay.
So like you have center, right? So technically you have a slight advantage. If you just wave dash, keep dash dancing a lot, eventually I'm gonna like that roll is actually a commitment. So if you were still
Mhm.
dash dancing in the situation, you could have grabbed me after rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you really want to value the center. Think of it in Street Fighter, right?
Okay.
In Street Fighter, if they don't have movement options if they're in the corner. That's the advantage of the corner, right?
Mhm.
And Smash is the same way. If I'm in the corner, I have less movement options, meaning I cannot wave dash back, I cannot dash back. So I kind of have to move forward. But technically, you have the entire stage to move back if you want to bait. You can even like some players will just give up, keep giving up the entire stage, trying to bait stuff.
Hmm.
You can do that, especially against Sheik because Sheik might panic like this. So you have a lot of if you have more space, you don't necessarily have to hold the space. Like like if you ever watched Daigo play Guile, he has someone cornered, right? That's a really good situation for Guile. But
Yeah.
because Guile still has a great defense as a character, sometimes he'll start giving up the corner slowly, thinking, what if this person does some kind of crazy panic jump or some kind of crazy burst attack that I can punish, right? So if you have someone in the corner, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to keep pressuring the corner. It's still an advantage because they have to move forward. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
Yeah.
that's kind of a meta thing to think about when you have that position. Great grab. That was so cool. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. That was one of the ones I was like, yeah, like
I'm just gonna do it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Like I need to start like because like one of the things that like was like getting on my or like that gets on my nerves as a player is like, man, like I hate like when my dash dance doesn't work because people overshoot me
Uh
and
huh.
like I can't beat other people's dash dances because I can't like I'm still getting used to overshooting them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I was like, well, let me try the other thing, like catching them when they come in because people like to come in on me a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's footsies, man. It's footsies.
Yeah,
It's footsies is guesswork.
yeah.
So this is crazy. I was at what 50 or 60? I was at 67. I'm still looking fishing for CC.
Yeah, I was like, man, even at this percent, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was
That
just kind of like, okay, not this time, but then it just
yeah.
happened. I'm like,
That's how good
well,
it is. That's how good it
yeah,
is, man.
for a long time.
What was that?
It works for a long time
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
didn't think you'd be able to CC my fair at
yeah.
67.
You just have to test it out because the thing about CC, the reason it works more often than you might think, is because staleness is always fluctuating, right?
Uh,
Because maybe in that stock you hit me with several fairs already. Maybe I don't know. I'm guessing. Um, but who knows? A move could be stale. Like that's why you just got to go for it. You know,
okay.
it's kind of impossible to memorize like CC percents. You can memorize fresh CC percents. Like
Hmm.
I can CC so and so like a fresh Marth tipper forward air until I don't know 70% or something. But
Hmm.
then if you hit me with a couple more fairs during that stock, I could maybe CC it till 80 or 90. You know, so
Hmm.
you kind of just have to go for it sometimes. The worst that can happen is that you get grounded. You know.
Yeah.
And then obviously at 100%, the worst thing that could happen is you have terrible DI, and maybe you want to stop seeing at that percent.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it usually goes higher than you think, especially because of staleness. Yeah, I'm just pressuring. That's just pressure, respawn pressure. I'm trying to slide off here, but I forgot the
I was
input.
I was trying to react to it too. Like he's probably trying to
Yeah,
slide off.
yeah, I didn't know which. I forgot which.
Yeah.
I don't always know which sticks to use to slide off.
And I was like trying to remember like how do I beat slide off again? I think the answer is you make them slide off with up air and then you L cancel up tilt, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I like these. This is very PP-esque. These grabs here that you're going for. You're trying to catch my landing and grab, and then you dash through me and then try to grab. That's not bad. That's good aggressive play. Okay, I think that's the end. So,
Yep.
um, yeah, that's it. Hopefully you got something from that.
Yeah, like it was only like a handful of things, but they were big things, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
because like I didn't have answers to begin with. So this is
Mhm.
like really, really good.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, and a lot of these things apply to most matchups.
Mhm.
That's kind of the meta nowadays is CC. People are kind of still figuring it out. Kind of like after 2016, after Plup and Shroomed started doing a
Yeah.
lot of shield drops, people started figuring out the meta around that. Nowadays you have players like None. None is like the first really really good player at using CC. Now everyone's doing it, and everyone's still kind of figuring out how good it is. So it's definitely something you really need to incorporate, and probably the best thing to do to catch up to the current meta. Like
Okay.
again, like in 2016, it was shield drops. Um, in like 2008, when Mango started coming up, it was like beating shield grabs, right? Because people will start
Yeah.
spamming shield grab. Nowadays, it's beating CC. That's a
Okay.
huge part of low percent game that we need to you have to kind of navigate,
Okay.
especially as Marth, because you get a lot of CC grab, and Marth's aerials are easy to CC, so you have to play around other people too. So yeah, all right. So that's it. I'm gonna stop the recording now,
All right, cool.
and yeah, that'll be on YouTube if you ever want to review.
Awesome.
But
Thank you.
yeah, you got the notes, so that should be
Yeah,
fine.
for sure. I wrote them down.